What's up, guys? Welcome back to Xbox Reforged. We're taking a quick look here at Call of Duty Black Ops 6 running on Xbox Cloud Gaming. We'll take a look at some multiplayer and some campaign, but this is the first time Call of Duty has come to Xbox Cloud Gaming for streaming and for play, which is pretty exciting, especially for those of you out there who depend on and use Xbox Cloud Gaming for a lot of your gaming here. And you can play this with mouse and keyboard on supported devices or with controller, which I'll be using a controller here with the PC app, but you can also do quite well with the mouse and keyboard. So some good support there off the bat for that. And if you're on other devices, that can be helpful as well. Now, I've only gotten into the beginning of the campaign areas, and it's running just fine here on Xbox Cloud Gaming. We don't have any graphical options, and we're going to be running 60 FPS here, both in-game and in the stream. They're targeting 1080p 60, which it does seem to hold pretty consistently here, or at least it feels like it does on the PC app while playing with the controller here. And input latency, if you're used to Xbox Cloud Gaming, this can really vary for like a lot of different people and what area you're in, the device you're on. But for me here with this particular setup, they've done a lot of improvements to help with input latency, but it does mean the image quality takes a hit because their tech just isn't really there yet to compare with something like GeForce Now. So you get a lot of pixelation and low bit rate as they try to keep the stream smooth 60 and get the input latency right so that you're not all over the place. It's far improved from what Xbox Cloud Gaming was years ago, and it's certainly serviceable now, especially in the campaign. And I think most people with a decent internet connection would do just fine, especially in the campaign, streaming this on Xbox Cloud Gaming. Really a cool way to be able to experience the game and try it in a different way and have it with you all the time on different devices. Now, getting into multiplayer, obviously I would be playing a bit more conservatively, and even though input latency is far improved, the image quality is a little bit rough. There is some jankiness in multiplayer here. I don't feel like it's always hitting that 60 FPS on the stream, but of course it is launch day, launch time, launch weekend for the game, so I'm sure servers are also really busy. But I didn't really have problem running around and aiming and getting some kills, playing more conservatively. But yeah, if I was just grinding out some weapon levels or just trying to have some fun, maybe not getting too competitive, I could definitely jump in and do a few rounds here on Xbox Cloud Gaming, even in multiplayer. I'm sure I'm going to get my butt handed to me plenty of times, but this particular round actually wasn't too bad. I had a decent enough time running around and doing this. So, you know, it's really going to depend on, you know, the type of person, and if you're just in it for running around having some fun. If you're looking to get kind of sweaty palms and play your absolute best, of course, that's going to be local hardware like your console or your PC or whatever the case there. But again, this is a great way for people to be able to jump in and at least experience the game in a way that wasn't available before, and kind of backs up Xbox's vision of not necessarily needing a console to experience all of their games. And of course, if you're on a device like the Steam Deck or the ROG Ally, Legion Go, something like that, you can use Xbox Cloud Gaming there as well, or something else like GeForce Now, which will give you an even better experience. But ultimately, this is pretty good. A little bit more input latency on this device versus my PC on the PC app. This is through the browser, and it's only going to be 60 FPS as well, but the PC app just always seems to run a little bit better for me. But this works fine over on the Steam Deck. I've also tried it on the ROG Ally, but this is kind of the point and kind of the cool part about bringing more of these games to Xbox Cloud Gaming, is that more people can experience them in more places. And even though it won't necessarily be the best experience over local, it's definitely a cool way to be able to jump in and experience the game. And I'm looking forward to playing through the Black Ops campaign. That's what I have been sitting here waiting for. So definitely going to be playing that a good bit and making my way through. All right, guys, thanks a lot for coming to check out the video. As always, we really appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.